And we return to what's more Nino Kuni, and I'm leaving directly where we left off before, or starting where we directly left off before on this bridge. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. You obtained a lot. Did it say a lot or a loaf of bread? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's continue. This is like 5 minutes after that last part, guys. So right now we gotta head to the castle and pretty much meet the king and see if he can teach us some spells, I suppose. But we'll see what happens when we get there. I'm not sure if he's gonna greet us with open arms or what. This is like the best town music I heard in a while, man. Oh, what's this guy? Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You are travelers, I take it. You must be in those clothes. Well, we come to see the king. We're after an audience with King Tom. That's a funny name for a king. King Thomas. King Tom. The king of MySpace. One of the king's hapless aides had allowed his majesty beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. What the? The red herring is the king's pride and joy and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his majesty would be able to replace this one if we were to lose it. What that aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I advise you to come back another day. What are we gonna do, Mr. Drippy? The palace moat, eh? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through town. You think it could have swum all the way through town? I reckon it's possible, yeah? Why don't we have a look in a few ponds and just in case, that can't do any harm, can it? Sure it can't. Alright, so we gotta go look for a red herring. Red herring? Red herring? Oh no! He must be behind all the actions. Red herring. Alright, so I guess we gotta go... What the? What's going on? Okay, never mind. I hate when that happens, man. This controller is... This is still the broken controller I used for the Resident Evil 6 playthrough. Like, the controller that got me screwed over in most of Ada's... in most of Ada's damn chapters. It's just so bad. This controller just made me rage at that game. But anyway... Apparently, this is where we were before, remember? I came over here by accident, and I guess this is exactly where we were supposed to be. Look, Ollie boy, see that red thing over there? I don't see anything red. I see a fish in the water over there. I reckon I found over fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look through just to make sure. Why do I have to go over there? Who else is gonna do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? Drippy, you're funny. Freddy the Fish Inspector. Hey, get back here, you fish! Ah, there, the fish is over there. I see it. Ah, he just jumped. Drippy! He got away! Sorry. He's a lively one, alright. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy, after him. Am I gonna jump into the moat? Of course not. Alright, let's go catch this bastard. Is that a dagger he has, or is that like a holster for his map and his wand? Okay, that's a holster for his map and wand. Hey, what's this fat guy doing? Folks around here tell their children that the king of the mice lives down in Ding Dong Well. It's only a story, but thought alone is enough to send a shiver down my spine. Alright, so we gotta go towards this way. Yeah, we were just over here exploring. And that's how we found out about the... That's how we pretty much found out about the damn spirit that lives here. The spirit medium spell. So this was gonna lead us over here anyway. Get over here, you red herring. Is the fish gonna be alright? Because it needs to be in water, right? We can't just carry it over. That's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see the palace guard, shall we? But it still looks like it was an optional... Oh, look, Drippy's carrying the fish. That's cool. Oh, that was cool. You seen that? The animation changed when he was going down the stairs. That was dope. Attention to detail. Attention to detail, people. You again. I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that... Goodness! I know the regal scarlet tones of that king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I reckon... I still read the I'm like, my head is so delayed right now. I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into the town like, ugh! The sewers? I must let the guards know. I hope he doesn't plan on eating that fish. He'll come down with hepatitis in an instant. But what's him in the current state? What's that? Something's up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers. As you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified? Is that what it says? Personified? And it seems to be rubbing off in his subject. I'm not answering that phone, by the way. I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. Here, in you go. Teddy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Nolly boy. Let's do this. I'm not picking up that phone. That's all I can say about that.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
Oh,
So
it's the fat
you
cat.
who delivered one's treasure back to one.
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize.
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty.
Like that cat is so chill. So
We need
chill.
your wand.
One's wand. Mine. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey.
That smell. Could it be?
The hell is he smelling?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Faye? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
Oh, really?
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
This cat is so lax, man.
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
Looks like we'll have to steal this wand. I'll do whatever it takes for that wand, boy. This cat don't know me. I freaking robbed the place. I run up in this spot, man. You don't know me. You don't know how ghetto I am.
So how do we get the wand now?
So gangster with this cape.
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
Broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like.
So where the hell did we get that from?
And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, Oliver. Like I said, I reckon the king's brokenheartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guards gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. I don't think it would work like that. No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice. One little scoop of off the top is always safe to borrow. Yeah, just like I assumed. It just didn't seem right. I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be I'll be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We trawl the town for someone else with get up and go aplenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dell is not exactly village size after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is. In something of a I hate these big words that I don't know, but I'm gonna try my best. In something of a quandary, are we? So I'm gonna guess that's like they use that word basically to describe a problem. In something of a quandary. The ways they use that word. Flipping heck! Hello, Telling Stone. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge. That's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of someone's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like this, just look at your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. So we can use it to track down people. Track down pieces of heart, pretty much. Allow me to tell you a little more about that locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how it reacts in the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spell will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map in the top right of your screen. Neato! It would not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will. Now, sally forth and seek your piece of heart, young adventurer. They be using a lot of words I never heard before. Sally forth? Like, what kind of expression is that? And if you ever find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. What the hell? No one told you to come out in the first place. Right, oh, Ollie boy. Let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare. If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Alright, let's do this. So now we got even more steps to take before we even do anything. So we gotta walk around near people. Maybe a kid would have it. Who's got some enthusiasm I can steal? No, not you, not you. Let's see what they say. They say King Tom spends all day lounging around in his palace. I bet it's great being a king. A fat king at that. Oh, we can't fall down, that sucks. We have to obey the laws. Then we have to obey the laws of invisible walls. I hate that. Invisible walls. Wait, she was glowing, wasn't she? Yeah, she was. Look on the mini-map. She's glowing. But I guess this is a side quest. What part did I put it in again? Is everything okay? It's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. You could lend me a paw and help me look for it, could you? Yes, I can. You are perfect. It's in one of those pots you see around town. Inside one of the pots, huh? Leave it to me. You're a perfect gentleman. Everyone calls me that. A perfect gentleman. Alright, so I guess we can look around town for pots and such. Hey, look, it's this woman who was at the gate earlier. Goodness! Wherever have those little rascals run off to now? Is something the matter, ma'am? It's my boys. The three of them are forever running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You worry about them a lot, huh? Yes, I do. And today we're even later. You're even later than ever. I'm beside myself. A mother's life is never easy, no matter where you go, eh? You don't have a spare moment, do you? Could you go find my boys for me? Sure. And we get 3 stamps for this one. I'm sorry to put you to such trouble, but if you could let me know when you found them, I'll be ever so grateful. I might do those off camera. I might do side quests like that just off camera, so I don't bore you guys with that. What if people say otherwise? Then I guess I'll continue to do it on camera, aka recorded. Let's check this pot. Nope, nothing in there. Music is so damn, so good. Alright, no one's lighting up yet. Let's check this pot. Anything in this pot? If I had to guess though, the pot, if there's anything in the pot, it'll be glowing, most likely. What the hell? What the hell, Oliver? What's going on? Okay. He started walking in the corner. That was weird. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket is glowing. Tidy. Then there's someone around here with a piece of heart to spare, ain't it? Oh, look at this kid. He has a Hylian shield on his chest. And the only person around here is him. And look at him. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot. You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, lad. I bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? Let's do it. How do saucepan head? Saucepan head? Okay. I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy. What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Sounds like an important job. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Diddly doo. Those mice are menace. Always running around getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things. The ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout, his name is Tommy Stout, is not going to stand here for it. Oh well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. Tommy Pickles. Tommy Pickles. We probably have to do something for him. Any money, of course. I'll do anything to help the king. Oh, no, cool. We can just take it from him. We don't have to do any quest for him. So let's take. Thank you very much, Tommy Pickles. You obtained some enthusiasm. Oh, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. What do you mean? Non-wizarding types don't use spells, see, Ollie. They don't know what to make of them half the time. Wow. Does that mean King Tom's gonna be alright now, Oliver? Yep. And once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right. Your enthusiasm is gonna put a spring in everyone's step. Until then, I better stay here and keep an eye on the mice. Can we go down there? This could be a dungeon, it looks like. It looks like it's gonna be a dungeon later on. You hear the music, how it changed? That's creepy. It's pretty dope, man. It's pretty cool. That is so cool. Alright, let's get out of here. You see the transitions with the music? That is so cool, man. Alright, so let's get back to freaking Tom the cat. He's a tomcat. I just now got that reference. Tomcat. But anyway, we gotta look for pots too. Which probably be in the next area too. So we gotta keep looking in the pots, and this cat keeps coming over here, man. Leave me alone, cat. There was a pot over here somewhere, wasn't there? Yep. And I think that's the pot with her stuff in it. With the red earring. Yep, you obtained a red earring. Alright, so we got one quest done. We'll hand it in after we see King Tom. King Tomcat. Let's go see this king. Put some enthusiasm in his life. Let's do this. Originally, I was thinking about stealing his wand, but man, it's alright. You again, one is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Majesty. It's just we have something for you. We picked it up especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life. It will strong teeth, glossy fur. What the hell? I'm not sure that sounds just a ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors have taken its toll. Not to worry, your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, ain't it? So let's give heart. So he needs enthusiasm. Fixing hearts like it's nothing.
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to
And
your
my
old
controller's
self.
about to die. That's funny.
Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize? You know what to ask for. I need your wand, bro. I need your wand, dog. Or, I need your wand, Majesty. Is that so strong? Strangely, one feels as if one has this conversation before. Now, one thinks of it. There's a wand one prized very highly as a kitten. Man, there's so many tongue twisters in this damn game, man. There is, and one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Oh my goodness, we gotta wait even longer for this damn wand. If you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed, he is, your Majesty. A shiny new apprentice wizard who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be a little use without spells to cast, after all. Really, your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. The Spring Lock spell sounds interesting. The Rejuvenate spell also sounds interesting. We must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, huh? What did you used to get up? What did you used to get up to with these, your Majesty? None of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Countermaster store down in town that you are to be giving permission to shop there. What the kind of oh, I guess that's like equipment for my familiars, right? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter the Countermaster. That is so hard to pronounce. The let's break it down. The Countermaster. The Countermaster store provides weapons and equipment for use of familiars. Why not go and browse their products? We sure will, Majesty. Thank you very much. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves to one again and to one again. Like, he talks weird. Like, he doesn't even mention himself. Come talk to me. He says, instead of that, he says, come talk to Juan again. Come talk to one, I guess. Is there anything else here? Nope. So let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so we gotta go to the... pretty much to go pimp out our familiars before we leave this town. see. Yep, we're going on the right track. And there's something in this pot. Poison be gone. Alright, I'm just about done. Do 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 do. I'm gonna. Yep. I'm guessing that's the shop right in front of us, right? Yep. Awesome. So now we can buy equipment for our familiars, and I still don't know how to get more than one familiar. A cow, Tourmaster. Cow, it's you. He looks like an eagle. Is he an eagle or a chicken? I don't know what he is. So you have a rook around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. I already know, man. You can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip amongst my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to his genius. So basically, according to his type, it can't equip everything. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip. Man, I hate that. They could have just. I'm just going, instead of just trying to pronounce that word exactly, I'm just going to say, of course. Select friends and familiars and press X to change the items you have equipped. Cow! Why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all. Whatever. As soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sound like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only thing you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flipping heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get you a new wand off. Alright, I reckon. Let's head for the palace. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, let's try to pimp our familiars out. Damn, a lot of this costs a lot of money. Holy cow. Okay, this animal horn has a distinctive spiral shape that makes it a somewhat tricky weapon to use effectively. A kitchen knife. Not only boosts attack, but also boosts magic. And also, I'm guessing that bow and arrow and the target is accuracy. Makes sense, right? And a sharpened stick. $19. Let's. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the kitchen knife. All right. Let's see what else we can buy. It didn't cost too much money. Giant's tooth. The tooth taken from a giant is fearsome appearance. Whatever. Alright, so let's get this wand, and then after that... Oh, is that a chest over there? Hope you don't mind me taking these chests in your home. This is his home, right? He lives here and also sells stuff here. You know what? Never mind. This is just a shop. And this dude is crying over here. Why is he crying? Why, it hurts. You look... Must have been one of the ladies' lost boys. We better patch him up, eh? Ah, we gotta use our damn wizard magic. We're crying out, healing touch, man. Man, I'm not that stupid. It's just Oliver being stupid. I knew what to do as soon as he told me we can patch him up. Jeez, healing touch. Oliver was being such a noob, man. It doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine, your poor mother's worried sick about you, right? Get on home with you. Jeez, man. I'll probably end up doing most of these side quests off camera. But anyway, first, let's go ahead and finish. Can I quick jump to there? That'd be cool if I could. But it doesn't look like I can. Alright, so L1 actually fixes the camera. So if it's something like this, if the camera view is stuck like that, whatever I'm running to, and I push L1, it's going to change the focus to whatever direction I'm running. So let's do this. Do something like this. Yep. It fixes the direction. Alright. Hopefully this is the last time we have to run back to this castle, man. We had to come to this castle like 3 different times. What the hell is the cat? Whoa, what is that in his hand? Oh, no, never mind. Oh shoot, thank goodness, you have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Of course, nothing ever goes right for us. Flipping heck, man, don't tell me the king has gone and lost his broken heart again. Okay. So what's going on? After you restore his Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he can give you it. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. That's good, ain't it? What's all the fuss about? He's disappeared. Ah, your gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat here. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it. What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating, ain't it? You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're gonna go looking for clues. Oh my god. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Oliver. You know the place. You know it very well. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. I'm guessing that's the place where he was guarding the rats. I bet you that's where we gotta go. That rat place. What's this about, Mr. Drippy? Why you think Clever Clogs Motorville, ain't it? What? Motorville? What? What does Motorville have to do with finding the king? The incident ain't always gonna be over by here, Ollie boy. What does that mean? You have to remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates, okay. Think about it, Oliver. Why are you here in our world? To save my mom. And your ma'am is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom recover. Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy, and I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected, not just Alicia and your mom. Ah, so something happened to that cat. Oh! You remember that cat we seen at the first part of the game? Mr. Timmy or something? Exactly, this clever you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over here. It's that cat. It's that cat we have. And when someone in our world is in a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected. See, obviously, when you think about it, so somebody in my world is king. This is a lot of talking, man. That's right, but maybe not a person, maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend, the Cat King. Well, Shopkeeper's Cat and King of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise. I don't think Flipping heck, man, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, that's the spitting image of Timmy, the cat. Yup, what'd I say? Like, Oliver is so slow, man, come on. King Tommy and Timmy Toldrum, yeah, that's what it was. But Miss Layla's cat? That's clever of you, better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perspective for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just gotta keep an open mind and have a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you find the sunlight. The soulmate. So Timmy, huh? If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom... Damn! Okay, I know where to go! Just tell me how to get back. We gotta use the gateway. Okay, so this is cool. We gotta switch back between worlds. Now, before we do that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then once I get done from taking a break, we will be back with more of Ni no Kuni.